Welcome back to our Jurassic World Jurassic difficulty challenge. We have a storm inbound. We got some eggs ready to do some egg things. Let's look at this clutch before we hatch the other. Oh my god, this clutch is atrocious. Just atrocious. Alright, we got two good ones. Do I want to use you? No, I don't. Alright, you do that. We'll hatch that. We'll wait until after the storm to release both batches. Simultaneously. This dig is almost in. Maybe we get a Kets going during the storm. We're only at $7 million. This is 1.6. That's probably fine. Kind of reaching another point where we gotta keep an eye on things, though. Let's do that. Quick ratings check before we go into this, I guess. So that was our bump there from the appeal bonus you get for a new species. And now we're back to pretty much normal. 100% on ratings. Shopping coverage continues to decline. I think what we'll do is after the storm, that maybe gives us a chance for park ratings to reset, and then we can check high demand at the transport station. Weird. That'll give us a chance to check out if the shop's reset, maybe. And we get attention moved around to a little bit more optimal placement. It's also entirely possible that if we just saved and reloaded a bunch of times, we'd get a load that actually like favored putting people in a better distribution of shops instead of everybody being clustered in these shops. Three buildings already damaged. So we've already lost the dome. That's bad. Get in there. Please keep... Oh, also this right here is why you put the ranger station next to the aviary. Been a while since we've run an aviary in a map with actual storms. That is actually really important. So it's a good thing I did that without even thinking about it, because hell yeah, me. I think the other damaged icon here is actually the deactivated monorail station, maybe? Alright, quick peek at some fossils. Take this. We'll use the Pyroraptors as filler. We'll focus on the Pachyrhino first. Now, the Pachyrhino dig we were doing, that's a 10, so we actually do need 2 logistics people to do that, but I think there's a second one. I thought there was... Maybe not. It is a DLC species. It might just have the one. I guess so. Okay. Well, grab you, and we'll grab, I guess, the other welfare. No power down here. Why is that? Because that broke. Dome is set to be fixed, but I think the Dimorphodons are blocking it. Okay, it's fixed. Are they contained? Where are you? Oh, you're on this rock. So yeah, I think putting rocks in here is actually like incredibly meta. Because look at how many of them are sitting on the rocks right now, and they're all right next to the gyrospheres. Like before the rocks are put in, they were sitting all over randomly. Like a bunch of them were sitting in this middle island. Doing this really just skews them towards the gyrosphere area, which seems like a great idea to me. Okay, oh, also, the aviary actually is below the level of the canyon, which is so good. Like, you can't see it when you're over here. So you, like, go down into the canyon, and then you come around the corner, and it just peeks out. Surprise aviary. This is going to be really neat to tour when it's finished. We're definitely going to do like a tour at the end, or even maybe a dedicated tour episode or something for this park, because that's always fun to do when we actually have like a designed park, I think. What else is busted? So that's getting worked on. You broke. Get you. Repair that. Sure, fuck it. It's fine. Any damage to the fences? No. You could get a repair eventually as well. Okay. Park is good to go. Even though some stuff is depowered and broken right now. It's all fine. 29 seconds. I think we can get the first batch out and then put out the second. I think we'll put the monos in. Let's start them down here. They can expand down to the other area a bit then. Presumably they'll need a goat feeder.
Watching you work, well, it is a sight to behold.
And our contract's
I'm knackered
done.
after a few phone calls, but you just go on and on.
Yeah,
and
me
on.
too.
Where do you get the energy?
Asset transportation underway.
Alright, cats. 1. Cats. Aggressive social fit. I assume he's going to eat all my Dimorphodons, and that's a problem. $7 million. Do I wait for another attempt at cats? We might want to wait. We might want to just chill out. 4.7 stars with the appeal bump, by the way. Ooh, pretty. This is Amazon Rana, so that's Frontier's base patterning for a mono. Cool. Oh yes, and you were. Oh no, they're meat. They want meat. Okay, I'm pretty. I suppose that explains probably why they like are relatively chill as far as carnivores go, because there's like in the first game it was very clear cut that you'd have actually let's put the meat feeder more central anyway. It was pretty clear cut that you'd have dinosaurs that were small carnivores and they all follow the same rules. In this game that's not true with pack hunting and other aspects of things too. Like Dimetrodon could cohabit with Gallimimus and not hunt the galleys. And that's not true of like Monolithosaurus, I don't think. So there's like different thresholds depending on the size of small predator for what they can safely like chill out with. You'll find your meat feeder and your friends soon. You are going to need more forest, probably. So where do we want to squeeze a little bit more forest in here? I guess here at the start of the river is a good spot for it. Okay, I think that's probably all 5 of the first wave in the air. Yes. Let's get the other ones. We're going to chuck one of these in, like, way over here. Perfect. And we'll get the other one down here somewhere as well. Just to spread them out a little bit. Get as big of a territory to start with as they can. We'll have to see how well this enclosure is going to work for other species, because it's such a weird shape. Is that the CC one? Yeah, that's the Camp Cretaceous. Alright, they're fighting for, like, dominance or whatever. Are the Apatos, do they ever, like, fix their territory? We can't fucking tell, because we have no info on any Apatosaurs. Whatever. Fine. Next, fossils are in everybody's back, so let's talk about what the plan is for the next bit. So these guys are close to done. Shouldn't need you. That is Pachyrhino complete. Something else lives there, but the Pachyrhino is done, it looks like. Dreadnoughtus, $2 million bucks. Now is probably a good time to do it. Genetics, we have a genetic specialist if we still want to do more monos or something. And then the 2 logistics specialists. So we should be doing some sort of excavation, of course. We also need to push Mosa at some point, but building a lagoon is probably going to be a little expensive. The lagoon project's not nearly as ambitious as the aviary was, so there's that consideration. Giga. Oh, that's expensive, though. 850,000. Actually, that's not that bad. No, we could do Giga with these two. That's fine.
Asset has been collected.
Alright, now that the park is back online, drinks are still bad. Why don't we just go ahead and bite the bullet, and at least for now, just toss a drink amenity in down here somewhere. Surprisingly not in high demand, apparently. We'll see what it looks like when it builds. E. coli from Dimorphodons. So that's going to be a tainted feeder. Park percentage number of guests. 2 million bucks for genome percentage?
Ship delivered.
Momenchi.
I wouldn't
damn.
trust this.
Is Momenchi... Well, Momenchi is in the same dig as, like, the Ceratopsy, or the Stegosaurids, right? So it should be a cheap dig, relatively speaking. Hopefully. Not true, huh? Offset from them. 850 is not bad. If we go in twice, though, we're barely making any money. But I guess we get the other fossils that we can sell, so that's not the worst. I think that was worth the gamble. Maybe it was... Give me the station. Station. Thank you. Resupply this bastard. So I don't think that was that bad of a gamble.
Next
I
objective
suppose.
to anyone else. Well, maybe Owen Grady. With lots of supervision.
Still missing Forest.
But you should... be able to handle this on your own.
Well, that'll work for now. We'll have to probably put some forest down at the other end where we have more
This genome should
space.
prove incredibly valuable
But this
to our
is
research.
good for the time being.
Make sure the scientists have it.
Although that last one wasn't quite down, huh? So yeah. Alright, we're fine. Plenty of water, which we can also, like, you know, partially cover with plants. We can still see these guys pretty well. Why don't we start at number 1? Amazon Rainforest Rana one we already saw. It's a little dark. We'll wait for daylight. We'll come back. Oh, and how is their social? I don't think their social need is too crazy. Yeah, like 4 maybe. So this is a decent margin. I think 7 is a fine number. For now. And that is that. And you guys are diseased. Where is the medical team? It is here. doing its job. No sources of E. coli. Fantastic. Fossil extractions completed. That is not complete. Oh, wait, there's another one. I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, so completed Pachyrhino. Great. You'll have to take a nap. So will you. But we got this other welfare specialist, so yeah, let's use you up. That's fine. Okay, and then we get the Pachyrhinosaurs in with the monos. Let's take a quick peek here in-game at... Dislikes carnivores. Yep, so it's fine with some Pachyrhinos and sauropods. That is the wrong database website, DinoDB, not the official website, which is trash. So we were talking about Sinoceratops diet previously. That might have even been last episode, and I got super distracted by other things. So let's take a quick peek at that. And then, while we're there, we can verify that the Sino dislikes mono. Yes. So Pachyrhino must have been the one that was chill with it. Pause here for a second while those fossils come in. Ground fiber on Sinoceratops. So it is not a favorable overlap with Iguanodon. That's fine though. Let's do Momenchi for the quest. Okay, just kidding. That's a joke. I was just joking, just joshing you. Just joshing. We're not doing that. And I don't think we want any more scientists. Gen, Lodge, well. Yeah, that seems good. To me. Sauropod 6, almost done. So I guess we'll pivot over to doing Dreadnoughtus before Giga, I think. I think. Alright. That should be Pachyrhino done. Oh, we needed defensive at some point, which was still a thing. Does Pachyrhino have defensive? No. I mean, yeah, so we can't get Sino. What else could be defensive? Very little. It probably is primarily an ankylosaurid trait. So I think we'll have to start synthing these guys and just crossing our fingers. I guess the other option is the bad defensive, but I don't think we had any of that either. Because weak is attack, not defense. I don't remember what the defense one is. Well, whatever it is, we don't have it, so... Random Pachyrhinos. And Pachyrhinosaurus is in Fallen Kingdom, technically. Which is why we're using it in the park build. You see it on their Arcadia's manifest and in the auction area. Where it shows up on in the background on one of the screens. Just the word Pachyrhinosaurus. It's actually referring to the Sinoceratops. Because it was changed, the species was changed after the film was made. So any reference... And any text reference to Sinoceratops in Fallen Kingdom says Pachyrhinosaurus. But I consider Pachyrhinosaurus to be separately canon because of that change, so... Yeah, we'll do a Humboldt here, I guess. I consider that a canon species. It's also... The DPG also considers it canon, so there's an argument for that as well. Random, seems good. 11 genetics... Yeah, I think we'll use you. $8,900,000 left. You can rest. And our shop should be built, so let's take a quick look at that. The hot chocolate, which, yeah, should no longer be a hot chocolate because it completely changed once it was built. Decided it was a different thing. You can be a boba tea. Some of these are not producing. We're not gonna bother fixing them or shutting them down or anything. Just because aesthetics. Aesthetics are relevant, you know? Nice bump there. Guests look happy. Shopping 83% now. Okay, fair. Fair. Shopping is actually sketchy. So these shops I'm considering like kind of temporary. This is an opportunity for us to do that little experiment we talked about, actually. Actually. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do a little experiment. A little bit of science. We'll grab luxury. No, let's grab the main thoroughfare. No, this is luxury wide. Keep it the same path type as what's on the side. Actually, is it luxury wide on the side? Or is this narrow? No, that's luxury wide. Oops. So we go like this. Get it in there. And then we snap the amenity to that instead of to the main path, which is blocked by the shelter. Let's just get the shelter out of the way. It can just go over here. Oh, look at that. Look how pixel perfect that alignment is. Crazy. Hey, Ruby, how are you doing? And we'll get... This was shopping, yes. Shopping. Off on the side path for just a tiny bit of science on how amenity overcrowding works. Is Reddit correct? Is Reddit a liar? We will find out today in this episode. Give me t-shirts, give me aquarium, give me photo booth. So if this one is noticeably undercrowded compared to its compatriots, then there might be some merit to not putting these on the main thoroughfare. This is fully stocked. Overcrowded 0. This one is understocked, overcrowded 0. This one, understocked. This one's full. Overcrowded 0. Oh, well, nobody is overcrowded now. So there is no science to be had here at this moment. Oh, these ones are crowded, though. Well, this one's not. But the books is. Why is the books overcrowded? But the other ones aren't. I wonder if if some of the upgrades affect crowding. This one's overcrowded at 167. This one's not overcrowded, but is underutilized. Do we want to actually try and put a little bit of yellow into this? Is it actually worth anything? I mean, I guess. Nobody's just going to that section of Main Street, and that's just the problem. I guess those are... So this one is the only one that's at full capacity in this front section of the park that's not overcrowded, and I don't know why. What is different about this one? It's literally a mirror of its one across the way. Is it because there's seafood? Depends what you mean by solo, I guess. What, kill every other dinosaur? How are the monos doing? Good. Oh, it's daylight. Let's look through the monos. We never got a chance to check these skins. So Amazon Rainforest we've seen a few times. Number 2, Quillian Pelophylax. Interesting. I like the red crest. Not sure I like the base color as much, though. And the yellow is kind of lost in the gravelly patterning of the gray skin here. Gambia Letho. I like the green and the black a lot. I wish you were standing up. Can't see what your crest is doing. Is your head just buried in the sand? Mono 3 we'll come back to. I want to see that one. Great Sandy Rana. Another Rana patterning one. So yeah, we got the pink, kind of fuchsia crest. I like the yellow and black. Very like novel Dilophosaurus right here. I guess that should be spots for a novel Dilo. Then that's just the Camp Cretaceous one. And not stripes, but yeah. Great Sandy Paparana with a blue crest coming from the Paparana. Champlain Pilo. Sure. That's the red patterning. The green, the different shades of green on the body are fine. That's not bad. And then we're back to number 1. Is number 3 up yet? Let's watch number 3 for a moment. Nope, he's just sleeping. Well, let's go get some Pachyrhinos cooked. Pachyrhinosaurus, 5. We do not want aggressive. Social is great. So we'll start with these 3. I suppose any large carnivore could kill the other large carnivores in the right circumstance. What do you think the answer is there? Do we want to use the 8? I think we want to use the 8 here and get them rested. Oh, that's welfare. This is hatching. Yeah, this one. Whoops. Okay, there's the Pachyrhinos. I don't know if 3 is enough socially. We might have to breed a second batch immediately. We probably just want to breed a second batch immediately regardless. Social group is 3, so we need to prioritize more Pachyrhinos. So same genetic spread, and just get a second clutch going. Oh, yeah, I suppose a creature from another franchise. I wasn't really thinking outside of JP. Not familiar with Monster Hunter. I mean, I'm familiar with the concept. I've seen some stuff from the game, but I've never played it, and I'm not familiar with, like, particular creatures from it personally. So I think maybe we just double up the geneticists. It doesn't matter. We'll do you. Slightly faster, but who cares? Fossil extraction. We need... Did we not do our Momenchi dig? Wait. Or is it... We never did it. Oh, because I guess I didn't have the logistics person I needed for that, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's get some gig, I guess. Get that done. That can be you, I suppose. There we go. Then we can release those 3 Pachycephalosaurs first, although... Actually, hold on. Did we do... We have 25% humble, don't we, on the Pachys? Pachyrhinosaurs. Yes. So we let the second batch finish and see if we get any humble, and maybe release that one first. Sword for a tail seems useful. Is number 3 standing yet? Yes. I like it. That's a pretty good look. I like the black and the green a lot. The orange on the snout's kind of weird, or the red. I guess it's more of a red. A little weird. But all the Monolophosaurs kind of have that weird snout colorization just because of the patterning. I guess in your case it matters your patterning, so it doesn't matches your pattern, so it doesn't stand out separately. But yeah, here it's like orange on pink, which is weird. Okay, those are the monos. And those Pachyrhinos are done in 9 seconds. We should get a Monolophosaur screenshot for this episode, shouldn't we? Because it's been a while since we've seen a Monolophosaur. I like the yellow one. Where's the green one? Green one's right here. We can get them both, technically. Why does it send... Oh, it sends me, like, back up to, like, the flat level of the map. It actually doesn't... Capture mode doesn't let me go down into the ravine. That's really weird. Why is capture mode a weird boy? Very strange circumstance here with capture mode not working. Which also means since that guy has like no visibility data, if I want a screenshot with him in it, it's just not gonna work, because yeah, that's a problem. Well, we can do just a screenshot of something like this. That's a decent profile of like the whole Monolophos look, I guess. I don't know. It's really, capture mode is being very strange. What is its main ability? This is the screenshot for episode 10. Let's save that off real quick. I guess I should have paused while I did that, but whatever. Pachyrhino synthesis is done. There's the humble one. Oh, is humble 25% dominance, 20% dominance? Okay, so... yeah. That's fine. We'll get a humble, and we'll have the social one separate. It's all good. Monos are still figuring out their dominance. Okay, but the social one is now alpha, so that's going to help. That's going to reduce the tree need. Even though it's worse. Probably the territory decayed from this corner a little bit, yeah. Well, that seems excessive. What did that mountain do to deserve such a horrible fate? I guess we'll just stick a little bit of tree down here. I wonder, it was 5 and 1 fighting, right? Okay, so 1 was the old alpha. Yeah, 5 just claimed it. So maybe the territory hadn't updated for the tree need yet. Although it seems like it has. Now it's just bad again. Why is it just bad again? It's because it's decaying down here, I think. Whatever, it'll be fine. We can always move their feeder down to the further part of the valley and then get them to go down there instead. And that'll work. 30 seconds. We're going to wait for the 2 minutes on that one. Fossils in 20 seconds. We can process those. Let's look at park ratings. We're at 4.6 stars solidly. %75% only on appeal, but at that high of a star rating with this much space in the park build is kind of insane. This is a pretty easy mode. Some shrimp fossils, okay. Give me this memento for that side quest. We do... I guess we just process this batch with a gap. There's not really a favorable way to do that differently. You do that. Presumably the quest is just 50%, right? Yeah. So we're there already. So no more memento digs. It's good that we get that in 1. It would not have been really worth it if it was in 2. And then Dreadnoughtus should be ready to dig up, right? Dreadnoughtus from the southern tip of Argentina. I didn't see what the... Yeah, this is blocking my view. No, just tell me... Yeah, since I brought that up on that menu, it blocked everything off. I mean, that seems... Sure, if such a creature could exist, it would certainly be able to kill most things. With seemingly little effort. Okay, there's the Dreadnoughtus dig. We'll get the Dreadnoughtus in before the Gigas. Because the Gigas, I think we're going to put up here on this ledge. And if we need to expand this, we have to cut into that area. I mean, dinosaurs are just simple, normal animals, so I think so then, yeah. With those kind of capabilities, why would anything stand a chance? Oh, no, a death. Old age death on a Nasudo. That's fine. We're not too worried about keeping the Nasudo herd stocked. We got plenty. I guess the big concern would be if any of these were the alpha. And uniquely the alpha. No, we got a social one here with a long-lived. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. We got a backup alpha. I mean, if they were all, like, just lined up and standing there, it probably would work. Alright, Pachyrhinosaurs. Maybe we'll put these down on the far end. I mean, if you can kill a mountain, you can probably kill a similarly sized pile of animals. So, I think it would probably take it. Okay, side quest done. Let's get some Crichtonsaurus batches going. I think we do that. Because then we can push Sinoceratops. We don't need more Pachyrhinos until the exhibit's closer to being finalized. So let's just do batch 1. Batch 2. And these are just going to be sold off or even fed straight into the aloe pen, maybe. We can just let the aloes eat them if we're feeling particularly mean. 4.6 stars is a good number to look at. 9.8 or 98%, not too much of a concern. Ratings, 99 on restroom. We need a toilet. One tiny little bit of toilet somewhere. Just a bucket, really? If we can just add a bucket to the park. For one person to pee in, it'll be fine. Over here. Yeah, I guess we'll put it just cutting into the little tree park area. Oh, it completely obliterates that.
Thank you for taking care of that last
It removes
objective.
all of the trees. That's fine.
You're
Whatever.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know,
At this
Claire.
rate, it won't be long before you're running the place. In fact, it kind of feels like you are already.
Okay. Fossils are done. We can do more of those. Yep, that's exactly one full load of fossils. We don't need the welfare specialist right now. Because we're not... No, we are going to hatch those. If we get lucky, we actually do need her to hatch. So, yes. Because we have 2, but we are doing double batches. So it is possible, if we get really lucky, that we get those Crichtons we're looking for.
They say fences make good neighbors. I say without them.
Alright, you do need forest and ground fibers. So, let's just do a big ol' forest stand in here, kind of. And then ground fiber. Just kind of mix it in here, I guess, in some of the different corner areas.
Dinosaurs
Something like
like
that
this
to start
one,
with.
the Pachyrhinosaurus, shouldn't be in the park. This animal...
It's built like a tank, yes. It has the personality of a tank, personality of an inanimate object. You don't say. You don't say, George. That's a nice looking Pachyrhinosaurus. I like that one. Gray on green is not a bad look by any means. Salar Dilhasco Papurana. We'll have to check the rest of them when they get down. Disease is, again, the Dimorphodons. This is why aviaries are a pain in the ass. Constant E. coli. That's actually true of just fish feeders in general and meat feeders. Any stagnant
was built like
feeder,
a tank,
but it is
and it
rather
has the
obnoxious for
personality to
aviaries in
match.
particular. Well, water boils, so that's always a solution. That is spreading awfully fast. This is a good reason to put in multiple fish feeders, because if one gets tainted, that's not the sole one that pterosaurs are eating from, at least. So that's good. Where are we? Another dead boy. One dead Nasuto again. Did I actually pick that up? Yes. Okay. Alright. Terrible. 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 Deleted. Terrible and terrible. Deleted. I guess we just keep synthing these. Oh, everybody needs a rest. So, never mind. None of that. Let's get these guys going out. Release if I airlift the other few. Throw one here. Throw one here. Throw one here. And then let's get those scientists off on a forced vacation with no pay. It is paid, but it would be fun if it was not paid.
Asset has been delivered.
So the cohab needs... Ooh, look at that one. That is a really good looking Pachyrhinosaurus. Holy shit. I like the orange on a Ceratopsian. That's really good. What is that? Gambia. Gambia Pilo. Damn. I like it. I like it a lot. This one's in a tree. Sadness. And then this one is a Limpopo Lithobates. That is also really good looking. Yellow on black is a great combination. That is damn fine. Damn fine Pachyrhinosaurus there. Damn fine combo. This one is just in the trees again. It's just not coming out. It's not happening. Not happening.
Asset being transported.
Is that 5 coming in there? Yeah, that should be 5. 7 total Pachyrhinosaurs. You guys are missing forest again somehow because you're a bunch of idiots. Great. Number 5, if I can zoom in on it, because it's really weird here when we're below level of the map. I really like the bright orange frill with the blue. Sick pattern. That is Pilo. Yeah, another good Pachyrhinosaurus. This is a great clutch, a great herd in general for Pachyrhinosaurs. They're all really good looking. We'll try to catch the rest of them even though it's nighttime here.
Transportation complete.
Another orange one. Cool. Different pattern. Ooh, I like the red and the white. Pulkarana. Yeah. I think the other one probably looked better, but I do like that pattern. That's really nice.
Attention.
Choose a
detail can be the
contract.
difference
Largest
between life and death.
territory? Is that
Review this new
Dimorphodon
objective
12?
And sweat the small stuff.
It might be. 14. Okay, so we do another clutch of Dimorphodons, probably. Yeah, the margins are fine. Synthesize Dimorphodons. I think so. Just boil it out of the water. It'd be fine. No effort. Maybe the 9 on this task to get them done a little faster. So, another clutch of Dimorphodon. 7's on the way. Did we look at 6? I kind of lost track here of Pachyrhinosaurs. Yeah, 6 was the red and white. Yeah, so we're just waiting on
Dinosaurs
7.
means more potential problems we have to keep an eye on. Vigilance is the name of the game.
I don't like the way he says vigilance. It's a problem. Vigilance. Vigilance. So it's looking a bit dark. Can't see that too well. Great Sandy Paparana, though. You can look. It looks weird. What's going on with your eye? What is your deal with your eye? I guess it was just... What is the deal with his eye? There it is. He's just got weird human eyes. Okay. It looked really weird there for a moment, like it was stretched out. Okay. I mean, that seems fine. 2, I think, was the last one we couldn't see, right? No. 3? It must have been 3. Yeah, green and yellow. Green Bay Pachyrhinosaurus seems fine. What is the herd's needs? Their needs are easy. They're perfectly happy. Their territory is rather large, so that's fine. Great. So yeah, Pachyrhino and Monolophosaurus can cohabit just fine, it seems like. Doesn't sound to me like much of anything could put up much of a fight against it. Alright, we'll give them just some more trees. That'll maybe make them chill. Crichtons. Give me some more Crichtons. And then we can end this episode soon. So, you need a break, but you can bring me some Crichton in. How are we doing cash? 12 million. We should also take another crack at a decent Quetzalcoatlus. For sure. We can deviate away from the Crichton project. Look at all these fossils. And pivot over to trying for the Kets for a little bit. I think that's fine. You do this. No, you do this. Actually, what was the Dreadnoughtus requirement for excavation? That's a 12. Okay, so this is double logistics here then. So the fossils have to be that welfare person. That's the most efficient combination we can do that with. Okay. And I guess we'll check these Dimorphodons before we end this episode. Let's take a quick peek. There they are. Multiple resilience are great. I think we just take them all, though. I don't think there's any reason not to just take every Dimorphodon. So great. There we go. Dimorphodon's on the way. Let's end this one here.